Hey guys, I don't know if I'll ever end up posting this, but here I go. Today is July 3rd, 2018. It is the day before 4th of July. It is currently probably like 12:30 in the middle of the night. So I guess that means it's technically July 4th already. I'm having an anxiety attack right now. I am super anxious. I can only think about this one thing on my brain right now, and my husband is dead asleep, so I figured I'd bust out the camera and talk about my anxiety with you guys because I am freaking out. I am crying. I am panicking. I'm having trouble breathing. My stomach is making crazy noises. I'm going through a lot right now. So basically tomorrow is July 4th. Today's July 4th, however you want to put it. We had planned to go watch fireworks on the levee. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's not necessarily like the safest place in the entire world, nor is it like the most dangerous place in the entire world, but we plan on this being our last year living in Baton Rouge. Adam will hopefully graduate in December and then hopefully find a job, so we've kind of always wanted to go watch fireworks on the levee for the 4th of July, but it's been canceled like the past 2 years because it has rained. So we decided, you know, this is probably going to be our last chance to go. We should probably go. For those of you who don't know me or know anything about my anxiety, what triggers my anxiety the most is large crowds, groups of people, the idea of being shot at random, mass shootings of any kind, things of that nature. Like I said, this isn't necessarily the safest place in the world. We do have a pretty significant crime rate. However, I feel pretty confident saying that over 50% of that crime is gang related. So I'm not in a gang, so I don't really feel that threatened. Totally just like sitting on my living room floor in front of a lamp right now. This is how I should film all my videos. I look so good. Oh my god, it's crazy how good I look. A bunch of friends we invited to go with us kind of bailed. They were like, hey, like, we don't want to get shot. We don't want something bad to happen. We've got a baby, you know, you're welcome to come over to our house, but we just like don't want to go watch fireworks on the levee. There's like almost a shooting every year. We don't want to go. And I was like, you know, okay, like that's fine, but like I still really want to watch fireworks. So I was like, okay, sure, like I'll come over to your house. And then I started feeling like this is silly, you know, I want to watch fireworks on the 4th of July. Obviously it's the 4th of July. Why am I letting this eat at me so much? So of course, being the person I am, I googled it. I googled Baton Rouge July 4th shootings on the Mississippi, you know, on the levee, like all the possible word combinations, and really I could only find 2 instances that had happened in the past like 10 years, and one was gang related and it was not a mass shooting. It happened hours after the fireworks happened. Like I said, it was gang related, and the other one I believe was also gang related, and it happened like 7 years ago. So I'm like, okay, there's information out there telling me to not be afraid. I have information kind of stating the contrary, so why am I freaking out? Because I went to work today and I talked to a bunch of other people. There's a bunch of other people who I'm friends with who are totally going tomorrow. We've planned on meeting up. It's totally we're all gonna go. A bunch of like, I know this is weird, but since I'm being honest here and talking about my anxiety, a couple of my older coworkers are going with their wives, and I was just like, okay, like if the old folks are going, like it's not gonna be dangerous. Like that's silly, right? I guess the reason I wanted to get on here and talk about it is if you know someone with anxiety or someone who's easily triggered, like I can be at times, like, you know, I was kind of anxious to begin with about this, but then I just like, my gut feeling the whole time, my husband and I went and watched the sunset on the levee the other day, and like my gut intuition was just like, Twiggy, like you're crazy. Like it's crazy to think that you can't go to these things because you're anxious, and like you're basically, I'm not even worried about being shot. I'm not even worried about me dying. I'm worried about my husband dying because I love Adam so much. I'm not trying to cry right now, but I love him so much. If anything were to happen to him, I can't even think about it because like that's horrifying. Like I love him so much. And you know, a couple of coworkers even made some really insensitive, in my mind, I mean, they don't know how fragile I am. Clearly I'm not, you know, this transparent with everybody, but a couple of my coworkers made some, in my mind, insensitive comments to me, being like, oh, you know, one of my coworkers straight up said like, oh, I have a friend who's caught a stray bullet before, so I'm not about to go down and do all that. And I'm just like, really, dude? Like, come on, seriously? And another one of my coworkers was like, yeah, that's fun and all, but like, I have a family to go home to. And I'm like, I don't, you know, like this, I don't know. It's just, I am so terrified. Like people are like, oh, you know, like I would love to go watch fireworks, but I'm not trying to die. And I'm like, I'm not trying to die either, but like, don't you want to live? Like now I'm so anxious. It's all I can think about, and I'm terrified I'm not even gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm so anxious. Like I said, I have no idea if I'll ever post this video because damn, I look so good. I think it's important for me to talk about my anxiety and be transparent and open and honest with you if you're dealing with it too. I'm trying to force myself to go tomorrow, and I'm trying to force myself to see like it's gonna be okay. You can have a good time. Like obviously, like I don't want to die. Obviously I don't want Adam to die, but I want us to live. Like I want us to go live life. I don't want to live my life being a prisoner to like these kind of feelings and being anxious all the time. And it's just like I'm sitting here, you know, googling things and looking up like, has there been shootings? When have they happened? Who did they happen to? Was it a mass shooting? Was it a like one person shooting? You know, like those two things are totally different. And I'm just like, this is an event that people bring their children to, that like old people go to. Like this is not a dangerous thing in my mind. It shouldn't be. It's the 4th of July, like everyone's trying to have fun, right? Those comments today just kind of really threw me off and upset me. Clearly I'm upset right now. I'm really anxious. I'm having a lot of anxiety, and I was having no anxiety about it until we actually officially decided to go, and then I was like, oh, now I'm anxious. Now something could happen. Still going tomorrow. Still gonna be fine, because I'm even sitting here like calculating like the Mississippi is huge, like that river is huge, just doing math, just like trying to calculate, like we would have to be like, it would have to be so crazy for us, like even if there was a shooting, like it'd be so crazy for us to get shot, because like out of all the people who are there, just like strictly like statistically speaking, it's highly unlikely that anything will happen to us. Like it's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. And like if I don't go tomorrow night, if I just decide to stay home and not live my life and not enjoy my life, just live my life out of fear and be a slave to my anxiety, which I've done, I don't know, the past 5 4th of Julys in my life, because I am terrified of things like this happening, and nothing will happen. And I'll read like, oh, all my friends who went will be like, oh yeah, nothing happened, it was so much fun. And I'll just be like, great, should have gone. But like unfortunately I can't tell the future. If I had a crystal ball and was able to just like see like it's all gonna be fine, nothing's gonna happen tomorrow night, then obviously I would be like, okay, great, awesome, totally cool, awesome. But I don't. So I'm sitting on my floor at like 12:30 freaking out about it, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight, and I have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm afraid more people are gonna say more insensitive dumb shit to me tomorrow, because they probably will, because like I said, not everyone knows that I deal with anxiety, not everyone is sensitive to me, because how would you know? I've never told you. How would you know that I feel this way? But I'm freaking out right now. I'm sure it's all gonna be fine. I'm sure. It literally makes me feel insane, and I'm so sick of people being like, oh yeah, I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to die either, but I am trying to live. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live my life. I'm so sick of not living my life because I'm afraid of some random ass event happening that is so statistically improbably likely. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's 4th of July, we're out and about, we're doing it, I'm doing it, we're gonna watch the fireworks on the levee. This is a pretty building right here. We're currently walking, meeting up with a bunch of our friends at a restaurant right now, and then we're gonna go to the levee. It's probably them texting me. I'm doing it. I'm not anxious in the slightest today. I have no anxiety about this anymore, which is kind of great.
I'm really glad we came.
Me too.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you were meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you were. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, one for me. Baby, you were meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, one for me. Baby, meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Never, never let you go. For me, I'm madly in love with you.
Oh shit. I think this is it. Yeah. They don't stop popping. Oh my god. There it is. Ah! Did you see that shit? Oh no! I love the ones that go wrong.
Well, that was fun. I'm ending my video here. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll post this or not, but I just wanted to let you guys know I overcame my anxiety. I had no anxiety whatsoever last night. I had really good vibes about it. I felt great about it. And then nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened at all. I even went so far as to Google it when I came home last night, being like, was there a shooting that happened anywhere? No, nothing happened all night. Everything was fine. I had a wonderful time. It was really amazing. I'll put photos at the end of this video that I was able to take last night. After that, we went over to our friend's house and hung out with a ton of my coworkers and friends and had an even better night. And then it was just all around like a really, really good night. I just kind of wanted to make this video, I guess, telling you guys like anxiety is super real, but like sometimes you just have to push through it. Like I said earlier in this video, probably, I definitely, like, I'm not trying to die, but like I'm totally trying to live. Like I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to push myself to do things that I want to do, that I know I want to do, that I know, you know, I just have irrational fears built up in my head for no reason, and sometimes those get amplified by all the noises in my ear and all the people telling me like, yes, your fear is valid, like, yeah, you totally will get shot if you go down to the levee. There was thousands of people there last night and everyone was there to have a good time, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm definitely glad that I went. I'm so glad I pushed through. I would have been super disappointed to have missed that, so I'm very, very like proud of myself that I pushed through. Even though I was super anxious the night before, talking to you guys actually really helped. If you're someone out there who struggles with anxiety, I feel you. I'm here for you. I'm totally in the same category. I totally understand. Everyone's anxiety is different. Everyone is triggered by different things. Mine is large crowds and shootings. So that's definitely triggering for me, which is why I was so afraid to go. But I'm so happy that I went last night. I didn't go to sleep until like 3 a.m. and I'm so tired right now, you guys. I'm on my lunch break at work. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wrap it up. If you watched this video or liked it or got anything out of it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, whatever you feel like communicating with me. Like I said, I'm here for you. I love you all so much. I hope to see you soon. I put out new videos every Wednesday. I'll probably just throw up this video randomly just to give you guys like a little extra content because this was not planned. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope if you're struggling with anxiety, you feel like you're not alone, because you're definitely not. I'm definitely here for you. Love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.